Hello YouTube friends and welcome back to my channel. My name is Maria. I am so happy that you stopped by today. So today's video I am going to show you how I made over these two little side tables. Alright, so I am going to want to paint and stencil these little tables. So the first thing we need to do is clean them. Now after you clean them the proper way with the cloth and not a hand like the way I just did it, you're going to want to sand them down. Now I used a 220 grit, and what you want to do is that you want to make sure that you go in the direction of the wood. You do not want to go in a zigzag way or in circles, because then you're taking a chance that you might scratch your table. Okay, so if your piece of furniture does not have this varnish finish to it, then you can just skip this and go straight to painting. So I noticed that the legs were not as glossy as the top of the table, so that was good because it made this process go even faster. And I was able to finish both tables sooner than what I expected. Okay guys, so now you see that I am actually doing it the right way, and I'm using a rag. So you just want to make sure that you take all of that dust off before you start painting. Okay, so now I'm going to give it the first coat of paint. Guys, I actually have one of those spray guns, and I don't know why I was just having a hard time trying to open it. So I just grabbed the next best thing, which is obviously the brush. And let me tell you, I prefer the spray gun over this paintbrush, because this, when you use a spray gun, it evens out the paint perfectly. You just have to do it once, and now it really depends on how dark you want to go. You can go twice, many times, and it always, it spreads it out evenly. But with the paintbrush, as you can see, it's, oh my gosh, I was having such a hard time trying to paint this little table that it was crazy. It actually took me over an hour because I was trying to even out the paint. So my tips to you is try to get a spray gun, paint spray gun. It'll make your life so much easier. Okay, so I let it dry for about an hour, and then I went in with the second coat of paint. And I figured, why stop now? Why not add some stenciling to it? And I actually waited for the next day to do that. As you can see here, I'm wearing something totally different. So the color I'm going to be using is called Vintage, and it's actually from Americana Decor. It's a chalky finish. I'm also going to be using this stencil brush. And before you do any type of painting, make sure that you first shake your paint, because as you can see, I was getting ready to start painting when I realized that I forgot to shake it. Okay, so you want to make sure that you do not get a lot of paint on your brush. You want to have it more dry, if that makes any sense, than wet, because you don't want to bleed through the stencil. So you just want to get small amounts and just dab away. And if you want a darker color, then of course you can go in with the second coat. Okay guys, even though I secured my stencil with painter's tape and also using my hand to make sure that it wouldn't go anywhere, I still managed to smear some of the paint. But I just waited for it to dry, and then I went in with my artist brush and just did a touch up with the original color that I had painted the table, and that was an easy fix. So what I love about stenciling is that you don't have to wait for a long time to dry, because it takes a light coat of paint and within seconds, I guess you can say, well, minute, it dries up really fast. And for someone like myself who is not a patient person when it comes to decorating or doing any type of crafting, this is perfect. Okay, so I find this very therapeutic. I love that I get to come home and especially after a long day of work, that I can unwind doing some sort of project, especially when it comes to painting. It's something about giving furniture a fresh look that makes me happy. So what about you? What makes you happy? Let me know in the comments below. Is there a sort of crafting that you like doing, that you enjoy, or are you a garden person, or do you just come home and have a glass of wine and just sit there and relax, which I love also doing. I don't think there's something wrong with that. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for stopping by. I am so happy that you chose to take a chance and looking at my channel here, and it would really help my channel if you subscribe, and if you really love this video, please give it a thumbs up. Here I'm giving you the last look, a closer look of how my little side tables turned out. I am so in love with them. I think they look beautiful. And again, thank you so much for stopping by. Until next time, my friends, stay safe, be kind. Bye.